Welcome back to bestofmarin.com, where we do our best to give you the rundown on all things happening around the county and where to find the best places to go in Marin. Today, we're taking a really close look at Greenbrae.
Which actually translates to green hillside. It's this intentionally designed community just tucked right in between Mount Tamalpais and the San Francisco Bay.
Right, but what's wild to me is that it hasn't always been this lush, perfectly planned residential sanctuary. It feels like the land itself has had, well, multiple past lives.
I mean, for thousands of years, it was Coastal Miwok berry foraging grounds, and then it was a Spanish dairy rancho.
Wait, didn't it also have a massive brickworks at one point?
Yeah, a really smoky, massive industrial brickworks. In fact, it supplied the bricks to rebuild San Francisco after the 1906 earthquake.
Oh, wow. So it literally helped rebuild the city.
It did, yeah. And then later on, it even became a summer resort.
See, that's what I mean. It went from foraging grounds to an industrial wasteland to a resort before finally, settling down into a residential area. But how did developers manage to keep its natural charm intact after all that intense use?
Well, it all pivots in 1946. That's when the Schultz Building Company came in and bought about 635 acres of farmland there.
Okay, but wasn't post-war housing all about, cheap, rapid grid building, just throwing up houses as fast as possible?
Usually, yes. The post-war boom was totally defined by bulldozers leveling everything in sight to make perfectly square grids. But the Schultz developers saw a different path.
Didn't want to just clear-cut it.
Right. Instead of fighting the rolling hills, they decided to design with the land's natural contours, which was an incredibly unusual, labor-intensive choice for that time. They actually preserved the mature oak trees. They basically made them the load-bearing walls of the community's design.
That's amazing.
And because they couldn't just lay down and grid over those hills, they had to group commercial areas into natural flatland pockets.
Okay. Which explains the Bon Air shopping center. Because the geography literally forced development into specific pockets, Bon Air became an unavoidable community focal point. I mean, it functions way more like Greenbrae's unofficial outdoor living room than, a sterile suburban mall.
Topography dictates community there, and that outdoor integration extends seamlessly over to the Larkspur Ferries right there, too.
It physically connects this quiet little enclave to the wider Bay Area. It transforms what could be a grueling commute into this 30-minute scenic meditation past the Golden Gate Bridge.
Totally. That ferry ride really emphasizes the duality of the area. Because Greenbrae was designed to hide its density behind those oak trees, it creates this illusion of total rural isolation.
Even though you are directly tethered to a massive urban center. And I feel like that illusion of isolation is exactly why it has such an unexpectedly gritty and, loud cultural footprint.
Oh, you mean the movie Trivia?
Yes. I was amazed to find out that Hollywood scouts chose East Sir Francis Drake Boulevard for the climax of the 1971 movie Dirty Harry.
The scene with the school bus, right?
It's filmed right there specifically because it provided this undisturbed canvas right next to the city.
It's so funny to think about. But the area has always quietly fostered massive cultural influence. Decades before craft beer was everywhere, the county's very first microbrewery, Marin Brewing Company, opened its doors there in 1989.
That really proves that an unassuming, nature-focused footprint can still produce massive talent.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this small area shaped people like football coach Pete Carroll, basketball icon Wilt Chamberlain, and the acclaimed author Jack Finney.
Wait, Wilt Chamberlain lived there? That's incredible.
It really is. It makes you rethink the psychological impact of our built environment,
Yeah.
If you live in a city built on a strict grid, you can often feel how rigid the layout is.
Yeah, you feel like you're just moving through a machine.
Right. But Greenbrae is a case study that proves design can be different. So I would leave you with this to consider. If Greenbrae's unique character stems from that pivotal 1946 decision to build around the oak trees instead of over them, how might the culture and feeling of your own city be different today if early developers had prioritized nature over grids?
Don't forget to sign up to our email list for updates on our next episode and latest events. Until next time, we will catch you on bestofmarin.com.